agree if you disagree. And then after the event, you have to continue the conversation. Thank them for coming. Okay, ask them whether if they didn't come, whether they want the recording or not. Okay, so it's all about creating a situation, a trigger, where you can talk with them all the time. Okay, the biggest problem, if you're not getting enough recruits, you're not getting enough prospect, is because not enough conversation. So using webinar is just one easy way to start the conversation. And now we are in the last day already, part 4. How do you convert your potential recruit? Because not everyone who go to your webinar, they are ready for the insurance business. So you must put them in a community, in a container first, before you start. And before we do that, let's just take attendance. Please switch on your webcam. Please switch on your webcam so we can take attendance. Give you 15 seconds. Please switch on your webcam. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more, back up. Okay, done. Thank you. Okay, so today we talk about building your community. Purpose is simple. Okay, 如果他不 ready 的话，他还没有 ready 的话，你不要放久哈。First day we talk about this. If they are not ready, we put them in a container first because it's easy to fish from the pond rather than the sea. Okay, the fish is still small when you catch from the sea. Okay, if you put back into the sea, when the fish is big that time, you may not be able to catch it anymore. But if you put it in the pond, okay, then you wait until the fish is big, then only you go. So that's why we need to build your community. There's a few platforms you can use. Some people use WhatsApp, a lot of problems, limitations, because you can only have 250 people. Okay, so that's one issue, unless you switch over to Telegram. But the good thing about WhatsApp, almost every Malaysian got use it lah. Okay, Telegram, not everyone. You may need to ask them to install. Facebook group is what we're going to look at. Okay, Facebook group is good. Down there, some of you who play games, maybe you will recognize. This one is Discord. Okay, Discord is a good community building app, but if they are not gamers, it's going to be a bit hard for them to use it. This one is LinkedIn. LinkedIn got their LinkedIn groups, not as active as Facebook. And then this one is Slack. Slack, you can also use it to build community as well. Okay, so for us at Authority Institute, we do a combination of two. Level 1 is Facebook group. This one, anyone also can join, business owners. But then those who are selected or those of our personal clients, we move them to Telegram. Okay, because they are more committed to us really. And once they pay money, they don't mind going to another platform. So the free one, we build it at Facebook group first. Okay, so if you want to build a group, it's very easy. Just go to your Facebook and then just set up a group. As simple as you set up a page. So if you don't know where, I'll show you right now. Just go to Facebook. Go to the main page. On the left-hand side, you see groups. And then after that, create a new group. Just fill up these 3 things. Done already. Got him. Actually, just fill up 2 only. Group name. And after that, choose privacy. I would suggest you choose public. But before they join, they must answer the question first. Okay? That's it. Facebook group, super easy to start only. The first thing you will start at is how to name my group. Put what name? Okay, so I give you a few options. You can either use a keyword. Okay, option A is the best. You use a keyword followed by a frame. Okay, I'll talk about the frame later. Keyword. So like for example, Asian freelancer hut. Okay, hut is the frame. Asian freelancer is the keyword. Why? Because whenever people go to Facebook, they will search. Let's say I want to join digital marketers. Digital marketer. Then after that, I go to the side, left-hand side, I go to group. Okay, so here, all the digital marketing group will come out. So you have to think logically. If I am the person, 如果我是那个人的话，我要 join group, I would type the keyword. So that's why option A is the best. Okay, option A is the best. And then frame, how you do a frame is... Okay, how you do a frame, you just put one word at the back. Group la, club la, alliance la, like digital marketer network. Okay, or digital sales academy, or freelancer alliance, or Grab driver hub. All these all these words you put at the back, but the first 1 or 2 or 3 words you use a keyword. Okay, that one can. Another one you can do, you can use aspirational character. Aspirational character means that all the people who join your group, what is the outcome that they want to achieve? Okay, for example, side business owners, okay, high income trainers, top paid freelancers. So that is their idea. Okay, so you can do that. Home bakers also can. So instead of putting home bakers academy, or instead of putting home bakers club, you can always do high income baker. So which is that you earn a lot of money as a baker. So that's what we call an aspirational character. Okay, the thing about Facebook group, you can change your name anytime. Up to 1,000, I think. Above 1,000, then you cannot change the name. But before 1,000, you can change the name. But I've seen some people 4,000-5,000 plus also still can change name. I don't know what's the fixed rule, but as far as I know, you can change the name. 它不是像 Facebook page. Facebook page, once you put in the name, very, very hard for you to change. But Facebook group, you can. Okay, and then another one, this one you pick if you want to build a brand. Okay, like for example, we want to build a brand around new profits. That's why we have a group called New Profits Alliance. But group C is one of the worst options. It's because people may not search for that word. Okay, people may not search for new profits. That's the problem. So that's why we don't encourage you to use it. Option A is the best really. Okay, why? Keep it straightforward, keep it searchable. Okay, if people don't understand what's the meaning of your name, the group name, they won't join because they don't know what is it. So call it as easy as it is. Once I see, immediately I understand already. That's it. Okay, so this one you go back and think what group name you want to do. Okay, you don't have to do it now. You can think about it later. Up to you. You want to do side hustle alliance. All the people got side hustle one. Part-time income group also can. Okay, so the name is, I won't say it's easy or hard. It's just how long you need to go and think only. Okay, now this is the game plan. Because yesterday, for the last 3 days, our game plan is to fire up, set up, sign up, show up, stay up, and serve up. That one is for the webinar part. That one is already done. Now is after the webinar. Webinar 已经完了。你要 invite 他进你的 Facebook group 吗？ You want to invite them into a group? Okay, so that's another game plan. So for Bro, we combine 2 game plans together. So this is for you to build your community building. Do your community building on Facebook. Okay, but I need to tell you, this is a medium to long-term game. Don't expect fast results. Okay, don't expect fast results. This game is a medium to long term. You will start seeing results only when you have about 300 or 500 people in your group. Some of our clients, when they hit 1,000 only, they start to see the group become very active. But I tell you, once the group become active, no need to run ads anymore. So this is up to you. I tell you first, it will take time. Some of you, most of you will give up after 1 month. But those of you who can do it for 3 to 6 months, you will guarantee to see results. Okay, at the start, everyone will start slow one because Facebook group community building is a medium to long-term strategy. And those of you who want to do YouTube, can 2 years. So if you ask me which one is faster, Facebook group is faster. For YouTubers, when I ask them, don't talk about those who are influencers or KOL, that one is separate. But most of us, people like us, they need to create content every week. Average is 2 years. Once you hit your 100 video, then you will see the positive result. But before that, you continue have to do. Okay, so that's one thing that we at Authority Institute, we will start doing 2022, Q1 next year. Because now we are shooting all the videos first to prepare for our launch in Q1 2022. Our game is to do it for minimum 2 years before we go. Okay, so this one is a long-term game. That's why I ask you all first. You want to do this business for at least 5 years or more or not? If you think after 5 years you want to retire, 5年过后你要退休, then no need to do all this lah. Just yan for a few more years can already. The market change also, don't worry. Okay, market change, you can recover one. Your commission, all that can maintain. But if you want to be in this business more than 5 years, you have to start planting the tree today. All the successful agents, C leaders, and the successful agents, because they plant their seed early last time. When Shengi started, he told me this story before. For the first few years, he get nothing. Post Instagram, post here, post there, get nothing. But he is planting the seed. It's like if you see a bamboo before. If you grow bamboo, you can water every day. Put fertilizer, you take care of it every day. First 4 years, nothing happened. First 4 years, nothing happened. The 5th year, poof, it will come up. Same with a lot of other trees also. Green tree also the same. The first few years also, you don't get anything. So it's depending how you want to play the short-term game or the long-term game now. Okay, short-term game can, but you need to repeat the game again and again and again and again. Every few months, you have to repeat the game. One day, you will get tired. Why not you build it properly this time so that it's for the long term? It's up to you, your choice, but I'm just telling you this one is medium to long-term game. And how do you know whether your group is going to be successful? So I can show you a sample. So you have seen my group before, entrepreneur. Okay, so like so this is our group. Yes, there's 68,000 people already. So this guy is the admin. He's the one who started it, Daniel Cervantes, old friend of mine. But you see, all the other postings, right, it's not always done by him. Like it's done by Tilaga, this one is done by Charles, this one is done by Johnson, and they ask questions, and the question really got comments one. So like for example, this one got 41 comments. So this is the meaning of when you have your community active, which means that the member themselves, they will do posting. Okay, they will do posting and then they will reply. We hardly do anything one. Sometimes I just go in and like. If the topic is interesting, I will go and share my thoughts lah. That's it. So, but this one, it took us a few years to build until this point. A lot of people think that, wow, you're very fast. I built until 68,000. No, it took us some time to build this. Okay. But now of course there are benefits. We have like ASUS is sponsoring our event next week. HP was sponsoring before. So after a while, you can get paid. Someone offered us to buy over this community before, but the price they give was damn shitty lah. I think they want to pay 1 ringgit per member. Our response is go fly kite lah. Because even got 70,000 people, it's only 70,000 only. We spend so much years building it for what? Okay, so this is how exactly the same game, the same way we built that community. What's the difference between open group and page? Page, anyone also can join. Your competitor also can join. Anyone also can go there and like and comment and do something. But if you go group, you can control. Group is like a membership. Before they join that time, they must answer the question and then whether you want to approve them or not. So like for example, like my group here, we got member requests. Like for example, this person, Sutar, sure gonna reject lah. Okay, this didn't even answer question. Bye. Decline. Arthur, request about an hour ago. Okay, got give email done. So usually what we do is that we see they join what other group and how many friends they have. Because nowadays a lot of spam. So this one approve. Okay, this one also I think will gonna ban. 4 friends only, impossible. Bye. Yeah. So before they join, they can ask. The 2 group. Yeah, so every day our job is just to go and filter these people only. Ooh, this one a bit difficult. Because too many things blocked already. Okay, I don't want to approve first. Yeah, so every day you have to do things like this. And then every day, 1,000 already. Every day we get average about 100. 100 inquiry. How to open a group? Pei Tong, I don't know whether you just come in or what. We just talk about it just now. Go to your Facebook, at the left-hand side, see groups, and then create new group. That's it. It's also in your notes. Okay, let's start with the game plan. Okay, so the game plan got 4 steps. First step is you must introduce them first. Okay, you must introduce them. This one is in page 38. Don't go and throw people into the group like that. Okay, like for example, you go to your friend do open house. And after that, you go, then they say, hey, thanks for coming. Hey, okay lah, you make yourself at home. Okay, go. Then you're like, who to me? I don't know. All the strangers, toilet is where, food is where, you also don't know. Okay, that one is a bad host. A good host will be, hey, welcome, Elaine. Hey, thanks for coming. Hey, I need to introduce you to this chiropractor, man. This guy damn good. Come, let me introduce you. So introduce you already. Doctor, this one is Elaine. Elaine is do what. Doctor, this one is do what. Then Elaine, you said that your father got problem with the back, right? Hey, ask him. Okay, two of you okay? Then they will go. So that is a good host. You need to do that. You need to choose the second one. The first one is a shitty host. Okay, first you need to introduce, and then after that you need to ignite the community. You put them into the pond, you still need to trigger them. You need to trigger them, get them to interact, get them to chit chat and talk and post stuff and all that. If not, they will leave. Or they join the group, for a while they become not active. And then after they ignite, you must interact with them some more. If you ask me which one is the most difficult part, is the interaction. Because they comment something, you must go and reply to their comment, go and like, go and chat with them, chit chat with them, PM on the side. It's all about talking, spending time talking to them. So this one, you must do back and forth. Ignite, interact. The more time they talk to you, remember the 7 hours, 4, 11, 7. So the more they interact with you, once they are ready. Okay, every Thursday, we'll do a bit of fishing to test the water. Every Thursday, we will post something. Those that are interested, we invite them to side chat. Okay, we invite them to side chat to see whether there's opportunity or not, whether this person is ready. So let's look at step 1 first, which is introduce. So when it comes to introduce, simple but not easy. The steps are simple, just like you need to do this all the time. Okay? When someone wants to join your Facebook group that time, make sure you ask for 3 questions. Okay? Like for example, ask them for email or mobile number. Like just now, what I did just now. You can ask them for maybe their LinkedIn or their IG profile. Also can. You can also ask them a this or that question. Like for example, have you started your business or are you planning to start one? Okay, so that's one. You can also ask a one outcome question. A one outcome question is that, hey, this group is for those people who are interested to start their side business. Okay, are you interested or not? Okay, make sure they say, they must answer yes, then only they join. If not, means at the start, they don't even answer yes already. Why do you want this kind of people? So you use it as a filter. Okay, the reason why we do this is because we want to use it as a filter. You don't want those people who are not excited to join. You want those people who are serious. And then after that, once you got new members every day or every week, you can do a weekly or daily tag. Okay, this one we used to do it until we get like 500 people 1 week. That one we stopped doing it already lah. So because once you hit the number, it's very hard. By right, we should be doing it. But every day, all the new members, you create a welcome post. Okay, the welcome post you can copy and paste one, easy. So you do a welcome post. Hey, let's welcome all these new members into our community, and then you tag all the new members. Okay, you go and tag all the new members. If you're lazy to do every day, you can do once a week or so. Do on Friday. It's a good day. And this part very important. Ask them to introduce themselves. 叫他自我介绍. But you must give them a template. You cannot ask themselves, hey, introduce yourself. Then they will just say, hi. Nothing one. Okay, give them a template. Template could be something like this. Introduce yourself and let us know if you're starting a business or you are or you already have one. Okay, so hi, my name is Maverick and I started a business called Authority Institute. That one is a good way for you to start. You can even do location. Hi, my name is Maverick and I'm based in PJ. Okay, so you must give them a template and an example. If not, they will just say, hi everyone. That one doesn't help with the conversation forward. You can also let them know what are the group rules. Okay, the group rules is that maybe no selling, no soliciting, no no harassing. Don't go and bully other people. No racist stuff, no sexist stuff. So you can pin all the rules, and anytime when people break the rule, you can give them a warning or you can leave. You can even put a directory as well. Like for example, all the videos for the previous sessions, you can check it over here. All the ebooks, all the slides, you can check it over here. So you make it like a nice directory. The moment I go to IKEA, I want to look for sofa. I straight away look at the directory and then I go to the sofa area. Make it easy. Imagine if there's no directory. I go to IKEA that time, I don't even know where to start. Up to you, Fei Tong, to see how much time. Okay, maybe by 5 o'clock today you decide. Okay, most people manage one group, you already want to die already. Okay, you want to manage 2 groups or more. It's depending on how many people you have on your team and how much time you have. So this one is harder than Facebook page, I tell you. Facebook page, because people comment and then after that they chow. This one, they will stay in the group, they will browse and stuff like this. You can even do a Facebook Live into your Facebook group before. So community is a bit different. Okay, so this is how you welcome your new members. Okay, very simple, 1 page only. Okay, but this one you need to do it either every day or once a week, anytime when you got new members. Make them feel welcome. And sometimes you can even PM as well. Hey, so we got this new member. He's a lawyer, focusing on S&P one. Hey, I think you should go and connect with some of the real estate agents here. Hey, let me introduce you. Then you tag the real estate agent's name, for example. Or maybe you can say, hey, we got a doctor in the house. Hey, I'm gonna tag all the other doctors as well. Okay, so you all can make friends and stuff like this. So you remember, you are the host. During the webinar, you are the organizer. Okay, every time they see you as a leader. Since day one, when they interact with you that time, they already see you as a leader already. So this is training them, planting the seed. Okay, so this is the introduce part. Very simple. You just need to do this every day or every week. Now let's go to Ignite. Okay, Ignite, those of you who attended Boss 2.0 before, is a modification of the content calendar. Okay, you will see that it's mostly the same because Ignite is all about posting something every day for Monday to Friday. So under Ignite, you have to set a daily theme. Monday got one type of posting one. Tuesday got one type of posting one. Thursday got one type of posting one. Friday got one type of posting. And then if you lazy, you can one shot create 90, and then you recycle every quarter. Okay, but I don't recommend that people can wow, I'm so lazy when you use back this old post again. And because of Facebook group, you can schedule in advance, even without additional tools. So let's say if I go to Facebook group, where am I? This one. Okay, when I want to create a post, okay, so I have this option here, calendar. So I can schedule the post in advance. Let's say I want this one 28th of October at 20 a.m. So this one, you don't need to use buffer or anything. You can use it immediately on Facebook group. So that's the benefit. So you can plan all your posts in advance. Posting always is easy. Difficult is the interaction, because that one you really need time. Every hour you need to go in, reply, comment, stuff like that, spend 5 minutes, and then after that you continue again. But you are building a group. You are the leader. So that's why it will take some time. Okay, schedule in advance, and you mix up the content. Just like boss, I show you, you mix up the content. You can do either images and words. So this part is the word. This is the most of the time I do this type of post lah. So 你写字了过后，你放一个照片咯。Okay, so that's one way of doing it. Or you can do this type of text, which I showed you yesterday. Just put wordings on it. Also can. If you want to do video, also can. This one is done using Capring. Hey, do you want to know the old business as well? If you want, yeah, so you can post this type of video into the group. You can even shoot a Facebook Live as well if you want. And then after that, you can do images, pictures, very common. This one just use Canva to do. Again, you want to do infographics, also can. So some of you would think that, wow, like that, I need to create so many content. Okay. Some of the things that you do for your Facebook group, you can post outside as well. For example, infographic like this, if it's suitable for your group members and you think it's suitable for your friends at Facebook, then you just take the same post and you post at different places lah. So that one, you can do that. So some posts I do is for business owners, and I know a lot of my Facebook friends are business owners. I will post it on my Facebook. So one stone, kill two birds lah. Okay, but if let's say like just now Lim was saying, what if you want to target different group? Okay, one group is for mothers, one group is for business owners, one group is for the fitness people. Now you know the video that you shoot for business owners, you cannot use for the mothers group. The one that you use for the mothers group, maybe you can go and share at your fitness group, but it may not be the same. Because sometimes you want to shoot a video just specially for that group. So you want to say something like, hey there mothers. So you cannot use the hey there mothers video to use it for the business owner. So that's why do one first. If you can do one, enough already, 够了。你可以 manage 一个Facebook layer already. You can do it on your own. Okay, it's not easy, especially when you grow up to 500, 1,000 people that time, and everyone is commenting. People every day, people want to join. Now you see our group. Wow, so nice! Every day got 100, 200 people. I tell you, you filter until you die. Like in our group, one of the ones that take the most time is pending content. Because so many people go inside and spam this, spam that, spam this, spam that, we have to basically go and remove. Yeah, this one is a good post, so I approve. And to make sure that people don't, some of your colleagues go inside and cannot do posting, can ask me why. You go there and sell insurance, I'll confirm we will kick you out. Okay, because kick out so many people already. So please, so you have to monitor all this kind of thing. It's a full-time job. Okay, now if you go to page 40, okay, this is the main. So this is how we will plan your content, similar to the boss one, but I got modified 2 parts. Okay, I got modified 2 parts. So yes, you can recycle the content for your Instagram and here as well. Okay, but this one is only for community building. So Monday, same like boss, we ask a question. Okay, we ask opinion. So what type of post does this look like? Let me go to Canva so I can show you. Yep. For example, I ask question like this. Oh, where's the first place you will go once international travel is allowed? Okay. Did you end up working in the field that you studied? This one not bad. I actually got quite a good response because I just posted it. Yeah, I don't. On Facebook, I don't. I just Facebook. I'm active in the group, but I'm not active on my profile. I realize Facebook people too negative already. LinkedIn is a bit more fun. Okay, so this one was this one. Yeah, so this group, this post, same like I showed you just now. Did you end up working in the field you studied? 68 comment, 2,700 people view. So this one is, then when people comment, I need to go in and reply lah. So that's the one that takes time. This one we will also post in our Facebook group as well. Excuse me. So this one we can also post in the Facebook group as well. Cool. Yeah, so now people ask, hey, want to join your webinar and stuff like that. So every time to go in and reply. Okay, but later I'll teach you a few shortcuts to help you save time. But this is how you do your Monday posting. Okay, you ask people for their opinion. You ask, you can also start a discussion. Discussion will be like, hey, should I get vaccination or not? Okay, or you can ask for recommendation. Hey guys, what's the best software to manage your emails on your mobile? Okay, you can do that. You can ask recommendation for tools, or you can do a bit of complain a bit lah. So SOP for MCO 3.0, do you think it's good or bad or whatever? Okay, so you can do those kind of posts. So let me give you a few examples. Right? What's a movie that motivates you every time you watch it? So just post something like that. Then after that, you'll be the first to share first. And then what's a mobile app you cannot live without? Currently, right now, the correct answer is My Sejahtera. Second is WhatsApp. Okay, fame or fortune, which one is more important? Okay, then people will say, got money, I can buy fame. Fame can still be broke. So people will talk. Actually, you don't care about the answer one. You just want the interaction only. Okay, what's a business you know that did really well during the pandemic? And then people will share and stuff like that. Okay, gonna give you 3 minutes to do this to fill up. What are some of the Ask Monday? This one you do it on Monday. What are some of the questions that you can ask every Monday for your community? So build this up first so that when you start your community, you don't have to stress what to post every day. Them to know you because you are the leader you're the leader of the group you're the group admin, so they need to know you. For example, share your belief. What are some of the beliefs that you have? Like for example, never stop learning, 活到老学到老. So what are some of the beliefs that you have about life or about business? So you share that. Why? Because when you share your belief and you share your values, people say, hey, not bad, this person can align with me. Okay, can align me, so then that one will be good for you. And indirectly, you also will find out who are the people that can align with you as well. Talk about your family and friends. Okay, share about your wife, talk about your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your kids. If you want to share their photos, never mind. Let's say you are talking about your son, your 2-year-old son. Then instead of putting your son's photo, you can always go to Pexels, for example, and then after that put something like toy car. Yeah, just put a photo like this and then talk. But the story is about you and your son. Okay, you and your child. Why? You want to appear like a real person. Because if let's say they want to pick you as a leader, as a partner, they need to know what type of person you are. Whether you value family or not, or you value friends or not. Okay, talk about your team, talk about your partners, talk about your mentors. That's one way of doing it. You can talk about your strengths. What are you good at? then you can offer them, hey, if you need help in this area, let me know, I can help you. Or talk about the weaknesses. As a matter of fact, talk about your eternal struggles. Okay, this is a part where a lot of the senior agents will have a problem. Wow, talk about my weakness, 讲到我的弱点啊. Talk about all the things that I struggle with. Cannot let people know that I'm weak. Okay, let me tell you something about your weakness. Everybody else already know, just that they didn't say only. But the moment you open up and say that, hey guys, I know sometimes I lose my temper a bit because I'm impatient. This is something I'm learning as well, to cope with it, all that. It makes you look real. It doesn't make you look weak. Actually, it makes you look even stronger. Because in the insurance business, a lot of ego. But if you want to stand out, you want to be different, they are looking for insurance agents that are different. Okay, 比较不一样一点. Because all the other leaders are, wow, very success. 他们跟不上. It's almost like this person is at level 10. Okay, I can show you a simple illustration. Let's say you go back to school. Okay, go back to school. So this is you, Form 4. Okay, Form 4, you struggle with mathematics. You struggle with maths. I don't know how, stuff like that. Okay, this is you. And then here is a PhD in math. Professor, Harvard, super genius. Ask you to go and learn for that person. You were like, wow, cannot leh. Even he think I'm very stupid leh. I don't want. Sometimes even the teacher also don't want. Okay, you don't even want the teacher. Who you want? You want someone who's maybe in Form 5 or Form 6. One level above you. 你才跟得上. So that's why as leaders, if you keep on stay at this area, you realize that people will agree with you, but they won't follow you. They won't want to work with you because they don't want to disappoint you. You are too high ahead already. You are too perfect already. 他们跟不上. Okay, so this is the secret of President Obama as well. All the other leaders before him try to show power and stuff like this. But if you got the time, you look at how Obama, the way he talks, stuff like this, he will make fun. He will make fun that, oh, at home, the daughters and the wife will make fun of him and stuff like that, will joke with him. Why? It's because he wants to create the image that people can get close to him. Oh, he's just like a normal father only actually, even though he's a president, but at home also he kena from the wife also. Then people will laugh, ha ha ha. And it's not that he's lying. If you study his autobiography, if you read about him, Michelle and Obama, you realize that even before they are presidents, they were already a very good power couple. Okay, so they are already, he did not become like this to show you. He was already like that. That's why people voted for him. So what you need to do is that you need to drop one level down a bit. Because don't forget, all the people who never start business before, they are at Form 4 only, If you straight away jump to PhD level, they see you at PhD level, they cannot accept. They will see you. But whatever you do, they think I cannot do. You can do ma, because you're so panda, you PhD ma, I only Form 4 only. So you must show them that you are human. Okay, this one is the main reason why I know the junior agents will win in the next 5 to 10 years. Because they are willing to share about their weaknesses and their struggles. The more senior agents, a bit hard, because you all are brought up in an environment that cannot show weakness one. That's why with the younger agents, there's a disconnect. They look at you not like a peer. They look at you like, wow, like father, like this, like father level, that kind. Too far already. They cannot relate. So the only way is you must come down again. If you got go to church, if you got go to temple, you look at all the pastors or all the reverends that you can relate to. It's because they come down one level to meet you. This is the new style of leadership, not the wow, very Juna, everything perfect and stuff like this. No. The new style of leaders all a bit more chillax a bit one because they want their followers to be able to numb with them. Steve Jobs don't wear power suits anymore. Last time, wear t-shirt, turtleneck. Same thing with Mark Zuckerberg. Office, why? Office no closed door and everything is already open. They want to make it more approachable. So that is the difference. That's why I believe the younger agents will be able to adjust better because their mindset is already different. The senior ones, you have to unlearn the mindset if you want to survive in the next 5 years or more. Okay, but I could be wrong. We'll see lah in 5 years' time. How is it? Okay, then we look at, you can also talk about behind the scene. Like for example, next Wednesday with ACES, the event, I'm going to show the studio, how I set up my studio. So show people about your private life a bit. Okay, show people about your private life a bit. Talk about what software you use, what equipment you use, the furniture you get from where. Hey, this kind of thing people are interested, you know. Like for example, am I using a standing table? Where I get the table from? Is it from IKEA or did I get from Lazada? So this is what you do every Tuesday. For example, open your heart. This is something I struggle with every day. Okay, just talk about it. What are the things that you struggle with? And this is what you are doing about it. That's one. You can say, oh, this is something I struggle with every day. I'm supposed to walk 10,000 steps, but every time I'm very lazy. Okay, but what I do is that I find a partner. I find a partner that's willing to do the 10,000 steps with me every day. So yes, you are admitting your weakness, but at the same time, you are telling people I'm aware and I'm fixing it. Okay, I'm fixing it. Number two, you can talk about your mentor. This is one thing my mentor taught me that totally changed my life. Okay, this one has a double meaning. One, you are sharing with them the lesson. Two, you are planting the seed in them. I become successful today is because I got someone who coached me. Who is coaching you? So this is how, you see, the moment you actually share more, things actually start happening to you. Okay, you can say something like this, hey, I wish this is something I do more when I'm in my 20s. Because now you're older already. You're the older leader. So it's like you're giving advice to the younger people. They will resonate with that as well. Because a lot of times their parents won't tell them this kind of things. That's why they come to you. Okay, this is a book that I reread every year because there are certain books that every few years you will take out and read again. So Tuesday is all about personal branding. Get them to know you as a leader. Okay, now I want you to write down at least a few. I hope you don't copy mine. This is all the examples that I have. But please do those for yourself. What are the things that you want to talk about every week for the next 4 Tuesdays? A certain kind of followers. So for example, I always see, especially when it comes to watch, when it comes to watches, like mine is just a cheap. My watch is to measure my steps only actually, and to tell the time. So I see a lot of times agency leaders, they like to do this. So they take a photo of their watch, and then they post. And then the photo of watch, and then they post the Rolex or anything. And after that, the caption will be something like, hiya, my client late again, so sian. So, but it's okay. Client is worth it. But actually, I know you're not going to talk about your client now. I know you want to talk about your watch, right? So it's just, this one is a concept called humble bragging. You want to brag, but you don't want to brag all the way. You want to show off, but you don't want to show off all the way. But then the agents will tell me, yeah, but if you don't show like that, cannot, need to You know, show a bit here and there, ma. Okay, so I always tell them it has nothing to do with the picture. It's all about the message. For example, I would take the same photo. I can literally, you give me the photo, I will tell a different story. So my message would be this. My wording, so I'll say something like this. People always ask me why I wear this Rolex watch. Actually, this watch don't even belong to me. It belongs to my father. When my father started off in the insurance business 40 years ago, we were poor. We couldn't spend more than 5 ringgit a day as a family on meals. So we always had to go to bed hungry and all that. But one thing my father always wanted is a Rolex watch. And he told himself, until he reached 3 times MDRT, he will not buy that watch. Every day he walked past that Rolex watch and he looked at it, it made him feel motivated. And now he's a successful business owner, and so am I. I'm following his footsteps. So every time when I wear that watch, I'm reminded to be a better person, to be like my father. What is something that you wear every day to remind you to be a better person? Same photo of the watch, but the message is different. So it's all about the story. So you can talk about your compliment letter, but do you want to talk about yourself very pandai? Or do you want to talk about the clients that you serve? So this one, my mom's advice is the best. Every time when you write the post ready, before you send, right, you need to read to make sure all the spelling, everything is correct, right? So my mom asked me to do one more extra test. If after you write the post and you short sendiri only, delete. Don't waste it. You already write down what you want to write already. Just don't hit send only. Just delete. So whatever that you post, if cannot add value to the person that's reading it. So like those type of posts, like just now the one that I show you about the watch, that one will get people to talk, yeah, I don't have a watch, but my mom gave me this Mont Blanc pen. Wow, until today, every time when I want to ask client to sign that time, I will always take out that pen. So it's the story. It has nothing to do with the picture. Sometimes the agents, your colleagues ask me, so if I don't want to show my watch, then what should I show? I say you can show your watch. It's the story only. It's the caption. So like for example, like some actors, they win award. Okay, they win award, director or whatever, they win award. So they go on stage, they get the award that time. This one I never see before. I never see before the actor when he go up, he said, you see, I so pandai, right? I tell you all loser lah, suck lah, you all, I'm the best already. I never seen that before. But what I've seen before is that when they go on stage, they thank the director, they thank the audience, they thank their family, they thank everyone else. Hey, you already holding the award lah. People know you win already. You no need to say you so pandai. But you take the opportunity to thank all the other people. So if you hit MDRT, for example, you got the award, good. Thank your mentor. Thank Datuk Ko. Thank GE. Thank the janitor that clean your office every day. Everyone else except you. Because the photo already show you holding the award already. So this is how different it is. I've got the Indian agency before. One of the funniest inquiry, they asked me to teach them how to do posting. I say okay, we can talk about it. So I say what type of posting are you guys doing right now? Oh, I say all my cars, everything are already posted already show all my car and houses. I need new kind of posting. So I asked them, so has it worked for you or not when you post about the car? Yeah, get a lot of likes. No, my question to you is that whether did you get any clients or not? Then they keep quiet. The time has changed. Okay, for the agency leaders in the room, I know some of you are a bit more senior. You could be older than me, which I respect. That's why I have to tell you, the market, the younger generation already changed already. The house, the car one, it doesn't really work anymore. You ask them to buy a watch, the father already buy for them already. They want something else in their life. So it's whether you can help them achieve that something or not. That is always the question. So that's why until today, my philosophy is very simple. Add value. If you can add value to them, you can carry them, you can let them ride on your shoulder to achieve whatever they want to achieve, they will remember you. Not anything else. So what motivated you 10, 20 years ago may not motivate the current generation anymore. Say my son, My son is 13 years old. He want to study what? He want to do what? Just make sure that your communication is good, that you can speak well. Make sure your mathematics is good so that you can solve problems. But if you want to become an artist, go and become an artist lah. Last time, younger, that time, if I tell my mom want to become artist, boom, sure kena. Draw comic book can make money. Hiya, you go, please lah, go and study lah. Play game can make money. Go back lah. I wish my mom is alive actually. If my mom is alive, I can tell her, you see those people who go to Korea and play, wow, full-time sponsorship can earn money one. The time has changed. If my mom is around, she will like, okay lah, wrong already lah. But luckily you didn't play game. At least now you become who you are today. Well, parents will always be right in a way, but the market has shifted. If you think people need to do insurance just to earn extra money, sorry lah. Do home bakery also can earn more. They are looking for something beyond money. You cannot use money to hook them anymore. They want something else. They want more meaning in life. Okay, so yes, compliment letter, definitely, to show that you are a good person, a professional person. I will even share the team's compliment letter, not just you. At one point, they expect you to be solid already. So whatever compliment you give, that one is useless one. But they want to see whether you can help your juniors or not. So share your junior success story. I think that one is more important. Okay, the third one, Wednesday. So Monday is us, Tuesday is personal branding. Wednesday is we do affinity. So what's the meaning of affinity? So two things you can do. When it comes to content, you can either create, like just now the watch story, that one I create the story on the spot. But some of you would think that, wow, that one very difficult to write. So another method, you do curate. Curate versus curate. So create in Boss, I already show you how to shoot the videos already. So I'm not going to talk about that. I will talk about how you can curate. Curate means that you take other people's video, you take other people's article, you take other people's content, and then you share it. Okay, but you cannot just share like that. I'll give you the example later. Okay, so how do you curate your content? A few tips I can give you is, one, it gives you branding by association. What branding by association means that if let's say you share the article is from entrepreneur.com, okay, it's not you write one, it's entrepreneur.com write one. So that will elevate your brand. Just like how you wear Rolex lah, branding by association ma. Okay, so how do you use other brand to lift you up? But very important, the article that you want to share, you must read first to make sure that they are not asking them to do something else. Sekali the article got say that, well, that's why you shouldn't work with MLM or insurance company. You should create your own product and create your own company. Well, then the message is already gone. Okay, so make sure you read everything first and see what the author asked the reader to do. Okay, if the author didn't ask the reader to do anything, it's just sharing tips only, then good. And always set context. Okay, always set context, and you talk about the benefits of reading the article or watching the video. I will give you the help framework later. But why? But what is the purpose of doing this? Because there are too much information out there already. There are too much information out there. Your job as a leader, you filter for them. Wow, so many books to read. Never mind. When it comes to personal development, I recommend these 3 books only. Okay, the other books you can read later, but these 3 books you must read. So your job is the info filter. Because I have no time to read all the 100 over books left. But if you tell me read 3 books, can already? Okay, can. Okay, so what you need to do is, you need to go through this list. I'll give you the full list right now. These are all the lists of people's hobbies. Okay, what are their hobbies? So you need to know as well, those people who join your webinar, because you got chit-chat with them. When you chit-chat at the time, you realize that, hey, actually this person like to do gardening, or like this mother like to do baking and stuff like this. If a lot of your members also like to do baking, then you need to share more stuff about baking lah. Your job is to serve them. the better you serve them, the closer they are to you. The more they will interact with you. Our objective is simple. Google's 411.7. The reason why we built this webinar, we do all the chatting, we do the Facebook group is because we want to build the trust until it reaches 7 hours or even more, so that they will join our team, or paling busuk, they will buy insurance from us. Better than nothing. So what you need to do right now is that go to page, this one I think we talked before earlier. Go to page 20 in the previous one, because we already filled up the first 3 parts on the first day, I think. Okay, we already filled up first 3 parts. Now you need to fill up the baits, the interest. Okay, the baits, the interest. Like for example, I know this fish that we are targeting, the template that I give you, this fish we are targeting, they are interested in marketing, they are interested in digital marketing, they are interested in part-time businesses, they are interested in hiring. Because when they are building their side business, they are working full-time. They need to hire someone to manage the business. Okay, they are interested in getting business loan. They are interested in raising funds as well. Okay, so what I want to do is that later you can copy this down, or you can go back to the previous list that I gave you. They got 200 over. I want you to write at least 5 interests that you think your members will be interested in. Let me give you 3 minutes to do this while I go out very quickly. Things the group are interested in: jogging, book, unless they are interested in booking stuff, I don't know. They are interested in books, reading, watching movies. Okay, let's say jogging, for example. So what you can do is that you can always go to this website called Answer the Public. Okay, you can go to Answer the Public, and then you type, please pick Malaysia first. Malaysia here, and then after that you put in jogging. So what Answer the Public can do is that Answer the Public will tell you what are the questions that people ask about jogging, okay, or about fitness. So here there's 79 questions that people ask. For example, so here got the one that's a darker color, means got more people ask. This one is light color. So for example, a lot of people ask how jogging helps your body. Okay, so you also don't know, for example. So what you need to do is that you just click. They already give you the answer already. So then you take the answer, you copy the link, and then after that you share it every Wednesday. So then after that you take another one again, because you say they're interested in jogging. So this is a tool you can use. Or if let's say you are targeting those people who are parents, what jogging stroller is the best? Because a lot of parents, they will run together with their stroller as well. Okay, so this is something that you can do as a service, because you know that one is their interest. But of course, not every week you talk about jogging lah. Maybe once a month you talk about jogging, and then those people who say that they're interested to jog, you tag them in the post. Okay, so that's the important one. Now, what I want you to do is that I want you to go to Answer the Public. Go to Answer the Public. Those of you who have done BOSS before, I think you will know this. But those who never done before, please go to Answer the Public. And then after that, maybe pick about 4 to 10 content pieces. It could be article, could be other people's video that you can use if you want pick videos better. Okay, you don't have to write that content. You just need to go and find the video, and then after that you share it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to give you about 15 minutes break to play around with Answer the Public. Answer the Public, you can only use 3 times in a day because it's free. Okay, the paid one you can use as many times as you want. So just put in 3 words only, 3 keywords, and list out all the content. Copy the link and then paste somewhere so that you know that on every Wednesday you got something you can share. 15 minutes and take so you can relax as well. And I'll see you in 15 minutes time. Make your coffee or I don't think any more classes for this year. If your agents want to come, they should come for building online sales success. BOSS, not BRO.
Or BOSS, but BOSS also full. All the online class all full.
Oh, wait next year, lor. Or maybe you go and ask those agents who register and don't want to come. Because I know a lot, once they get the CPD hours, they don't come.
And
Okay, let's take attendance first. Can you please switch on your webcam so we can take attendance right now? Okay, 10 seconds. Please switch on your webcam. You means there's no CPD hours for you. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more, back up. Done. Thank you. Okay, so once you already got the link, because just now we got the, you use answer the public to find out what are the topics, what are the hot topics that people are asking about jogging, about books, about movies and all that. So once you already got the link, you cannot share it to your group like that straight away. Share like that, most time it won't. So you need to sell a bit. You need to sell a bit. So that's where how you need to create the caption. So this one is on copywriting. Because if you give the flower to a monkey, if you give a flower to the monkey, but you never explain how to use the flower, the monkey will just eat the flower, you know. But if you tell the monkey that, hey, you know what, you can use this flower, and then after that you can go and kaolui and stuff like that. Okay, then that one is different. Okay, so that one is different. So just like if I go to you and I say that, hey, you need to eat this nasi lemak, then you ask me why ah? And I say no lah, you eat lah, you have to eat. Then you ask why should I eat? No, you should have to eat this one, just eat lah. I never set context. That's why you won't eat the nasi lemak. But if I were to turn it around and I were to say something like this, hey, I tell you, this nasi lemak, I queue up for 3 hours, man. Queue up at 4:30 in the morning, the guy starts selling. Until 7:30 only, I managed to get the queue, damn long, you know. But this uncle's nasi lemak, I tell you, damn good. He is 100 over years old already. Anytime he can die, but his recipe, I tell you, anywhere else cannot find one. I think you better eat. Same nasi lemak, different story. Because you need to kind of sell the content a bit. Like you cannot give the link like this only. Like on social media, I always see people just take one YouTube video and bang like that. Where got people go and watch? You never set the context. It's just like you watch a movie. Before watching a movie, sure you will ask first, is there a trailer to watch or not? Last time, 20 years ago, maybe no need to watch trailer lah, whatever movie also can lah. But nowadays, before you watch the movie, you want to watch the trailer first. Before you buy a book, you want to read the synopsis first. Okay, you want to know what is it about. That one's all about setting context, which is what I'm going to show you how to do it. Because I know sure you say, wow, Maverick, you asked me to write something, how to write. I don't know how to write. So that's why we have this framework called the HELP framework, HELP. Okay, let me give you an example. Let's say I found this video about multitasking. Let's say my group, they are interested to improve their productivity. So they always want to know about multitasking. So why multitasking is bad. So this one's a YouTube video. Later, I'll give you the link. And then after that, if you see on the left-hand side, I wrote a caption. Okay, I wrote a very short story to talk about this video. Okay, I wrote about this, about the video. Okay, now I'm going to break down how I wrote the caption. Okay, first you start with H. Okay, H, help lah, H-A-L-P, H, you need to hook the audience first. If you don't capture their attention, you will miss it. So you must hook the audience. And then number 2, you expand the story a bit. After you attract their attention, you must put a bit of story, a bit of backstory, why this is important. And then after that, you list the benefits. What's the benefit that you get? And then after that, you promote the content. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to show you the short video. Okay, I'm going to show you the short video as an example. You watch the video first. Some of you may not be able to hear the sound. Never mind. It's not important because there's actually no sound. It's just for you to see the words only. Then I will show you how I write the caption for the video. Okay, so this is how you do. So that is the video. Okay, so that is the video that you see just now. Okay, so you saw the video already. Let me give you copy the link for you if you really want the video. Now, so how do I break it up? First, I need to start with H. I need to hook the audience first. Okay, so I say something like this. Hey, doctors are saying that multitasking is a bad idea. Okay, so I start with a statement. And then after that, I capture their attention already. Then I move on to E. Okay, after I attract their attention, I move on to E. So I expand the story. So I say, look, I always thought that being able to do multiple things at the same time is a great achievement. But then I realized at the end of the day, nothing was really completed. So I share a bit of my experience first. And then I say, what are the benefits? Then I say, I saw this video. Okay, I saw this video and I switched from multitask to monotask. And then since then, my productivity has improved. I got better focus and my work actually get done. So now I list the benefit. Then only I say, if you got a few short minutes and want to become more productive, you really need to watch this video. It's a lifesaver for me. Let me know what you think. So this is how you write a caption. H-E-L-P. Then only you put the link at the bottom. Not simply just put the link like this. Nobody will react one. Okay. So again, I give you the H-E-L-P framework. And just now I break it down for you. So now, just now the same caption. What are the H? What is the E part? What is the L part? And what is the P? Okay, this one you don't really have to copy. I'm just showing you the copywriting format only. The copywriting format for you to share somebody else's video or to share somebody else's content. Then like this, you make until people want to go and click. Okay, so that one is important. Okay, then after that, other than using answer the public, you can also talk about your success story. Okay, like just now, Suyin was saying, okay, if you want, you can put your success story here as well. You can put at two places lah. No, either you put Tuesday also can, Wednesday also can. Give them any useful tips. Okay, give them any useful tips or any mistakes that they should avoid. Okay, let me give you an example of how I would do a Wednesday thing. Okay, for example, one of our group members was confused about tax rebates. Maybe one of the group members will like PM you on the side and then they don't know how to do tax rebate. So here, you can either take a post from somewhere else. If let's say you are the expert, you can also share. You shoot a video and say, okay, let me tell you what's the difference between all these tax rebates. Or 3 important things you need to do before starting a side business. So you go and ask around what are the 3 important things that need to do first. You interview a few people. And then you interview 5 part-time entrepreneurs about branding. So you give them some branding tips. One of our group members, Jenny, just fired her boss and then now is making 10,000 a month. So this one is a success story showcase. So this one every week on Wednesday, you show them something that is useful for them. Not about yourself, but it's about them. Okay, give you about 3 minutes to do this to fill up 4 Wednesday upfront. Interact with them. Tuesday, you allow them to know about your personal branding. Wednesday, you show a bit that you have certain expertise or you care about them and you get information for them. Now, Thursday is where you ask for something. Okay, you ask for something in the group. So how do you do it? There are a few methods. Let's just use back this one on page 40. Okay, on page 40, this is the same one that we used yesterday. But yesterday, that one is to get people into the webinar. This one is to get people to see who are the ones who are interested to maybe join the insurance business. Okay, not everyone in your group will respond. Okay, but you want to test. You must always be testing your fish, your container. So for example, number 1, I'm looking for 3 group members who wants to learn how to run effective webinar, because every month you are doing a webinar, right? So you ask them to comment webinar and then we'll chat on the side. Okay, this one is for you to filter out to see who are the ones who got a big initiative, want to learn. And then when they are working with you to put the webinar together that time for your next webinar, then you also can see this person's attitude, how is it, can speak or not and whatnot. Okay, so this is a way for you to filter. Not everyone who join to help you do the webinar, you will pick one. Maybe you just keep them to help you run webinars only. Okay, so they can spend some time with you, stuff like this. But maybe their attitude is not right. Or maybe the culture doesn't fit. Or maybe there's no need for them. But this is an opportunity for you to get them to be closer to you. Okay, if let's say you got more than 3 people, good lah. Okay, how many people you need, you just bring on board and then you just work with them, just like a project basis only. Or you can also do this, same. I'm interviewing the founder of who. Comment ABC if you want to join. Okay, because don't forget, these people are already in your Facebook group, but they may not know about the webinars that you're running. They didn't know that you have one coming up. So you can announce in the group, and then those who are interested, you can also chat with them on the side as well. Okay, trigger them. Number 3, you can also do this. I need to interview 3 working parents under 35 years old for upcoming article. Tag someone you know or yourself. So when they tag themselves that time, you can also spend some time, personal one-on-one time with them. So when you interview them at that time, you will know more about them. You chit chat with them or you jump on a Zoom call. They get to meet you for the first time. So that one will be fun. Okay. Under another method, we have a private group where everyone committed to make additional 1,000 a month through the side hustle. Let me know if you want to know more. Okay, so in your Facebook group, this is for all the general people, but maybe you got another Telegram group on the side. Maybe you got a special WhatsApp group. This one is only for those people who are serious about making 1,000. Okay, 1,000 a month. Now here, if let's say they say they are interested, here is where the concept closing come in. Okay, this one I didn't put it in the slides because this is something that's additional. I taught this to your previous colleagues. They thought that it was interesting, so I thought I will include this for you all. So when they say they want to know more that time, okay, when they say they want to know more, you just say you PM them on the side, and then maybe you can jump on a phone call with them. Not recruiting yet, You are not recruiting yet. You just want to know them only, whether they are the right. Don't forget, your job is to audition them, not the other way around. Okay, so when they come that time, they say, hey, I'm interested, want to earn extra 1,000 a month and stuff like that. Okay, so you can ask them other questions, which I'll give you later, or you can do this exercise with them. So you can say something like this, hey, okay, let's, so you do a bit of concept closing. You just draw 3 circles over there. Okay, the first circle is, what are your abilities? Because you say you want to earn extra 1,000 a month, you got idea or not? No idea. Okay, good. Never mind. Okay, what are some of the abilities that you have? What do you study? Now, what are you working as? You got any skill that can one say one not? Do you know how to do graphic designing? Do you know how to do video? Do you know how to do writing, social media posting? Ask them to list down all the things that they have. Okay, Pei Ling, there's nothing much I can help you. Because it's a connection on your site. You can, if you want to re-attend the class, you can, but this one is the last class already. If you want, you have to wait until next year. But to see whether they can allow you to re-attend because your internet connection is bad. Okay, so you ask them first, what are the abilities that they have? Okay, what are the skills? Maybe they are accountants, or you list them out first. At the same time, you start noticing. Okay, it's all about them. It's not about you. Okay, ask them to list down. And then second thing, you ask them to list down who are their audiences, whether they got any contacts or not. Your Facebook friend, most of the people, what are they doing? Okay, this one is to help you decide whether this person got contacts or not. Because you know, if you want to do the insurance business, you need to have a lot of contacts. Okay, to see whether this one is ready or not. So you check, so this one you ask them to list down and stuff like that. And then the third one is, you can talk about analytics. So what are analytics? What are the hot business ideas that people are doing now? Okay, here is where you pandai select in insurance, which is true. Because last year to this year, the insurance sales have increased. So you just say, okay, let's look at what are the industries even during COVID can grow on. Home bakery, home delivery, home what. So this is how you help them, because the purpose is to find this middle part. The purpose is to help you find the middle part. So if let's say they got any abilities and any audience that they can use, then you can start. So some of them will say that, I know one agency leader do this. Maybe you're not confident about joining the insurance business, but I see you got a lot of contacts. Okay, what if I give you commission? You recommend your friend and stuff like this, I close for you, and then after that I give you a commission. Can or not? So they do that. After a while, the person get addicted and say, hey, I think these are all my friends. I think I can close on my own. Okay, so that one is good. So this one, you have control. You ask them first, what are the industries you think can make money in the last 18 months? Conveniently, you can select in insurance. Actually, a lot of financial services also go up. My friends who are doing investment banking, they are also a very good industry to be in. So you must always know what is happening in the market right now, but of course, you know insurance is working. And then you see what are the abilities that they have. Ask them, hey, at work, so what you do? Hey, you are a salesperson. Wow, not bad. No wonder you can talk so well. Maybe they got marketing skills. So ask them to list out what you are searching for is this. So then you can tell them, okay, so this group to create 1,000 a month. Some of them, they are doing insurance. Some of them, they are doing their side business. If you don't have any product, do you want to explore insurance or not? So that then you go to the next phase. So you can use this. If let's say after doing this, you realize that I think this person not very ready. Maybe no abilities and also no audience. You say that, hey, I think you better go and think about what solid idea that you can come up. And maybe you also don't want this person in your team. Then you put them back into the fish tank first, put them back into the container first. Until the time is ready, maybe they change their mind after a few months. So you don't have to pitch, you don't have to sell actually. Your job is to see who is ready and then you pull them aside. So this one, you can use this as a concept closing model. So you can tell them why I'm looking for this one. The people who have abilities, audience, and they can fit in all these industries right here. So hopefully this one is useful because I showed this to your colleagues and they thought, okay, this one at least they can show this, they can use this as a way to audition their group members. You can talk about a success story, like for example, hey, Joey and Harleen just added 1,000 into their savings. PM me if you want a piece of the action or so. So let's say Joey and Harleen are those people who join your agency. So you can say, hey, these two person just get extra. Let me know if you want to know. I want to know how they do it. So people PM say, yeah, so they managed to do it with insurance. They recommended a few friends to me and then I give them commission and stuff like this. How are you interested or not? Yeah, so that's one way for you to do it. Another one is you can do an action signature because I know some of you, after collecting the emails, you will also send them email campaigns. Okay, like what are the things that are happening in the group and stuff like that. You can send them an email. So at the bottom, just let them know what is the event that's coming up. People will
California,
you can also do EFT message. So you can ask to the group, hey, who wants to make additional 500 by the end of this month? Let's say you've got 2 weeks left and just ask them, hey, who wants to make extra 500 ringgit? If they say yes, just PM the tepi. This one you can even WhatsApp them
叫做 Miss Wong 申請這個你屋頭，我是沒有意見啦。他已經放假很久了嘛，計較咯，因為有時候假期都這樣多了最重要你要叫他記錄啊，我們要查他申請的 MC 跟這個 off 的叫他盡量不要申請。你這次你看看，如果你批准他的話。
Okay, miss this one, not bad. You can count on it. Or if let's say you see one of the group members comment on another person's video or another person's article, means this person is also being more participative. So what all you want to do is that when you create the Facebook group, is you want to observe. 你要看这样多个 members 里面哪一个比较 active 的 which one is active, and then you notice them a bit and then you chit chat with them. The passive one, just keep it there first. Maybe they are not ready. Some people are a bit slower. But those active one, whenever you ask question, they got reply. Okay, those are the one you can spend more time on. Because your job is to audition them. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few 3 minutes to do this. You can copy mine or you can use it to modify as well. If you need help, let me know. I can help you modify some of your Take just now the 9 and then you just bring it over here. Every week, every Thursday, you just go in and you just pull someone out on it. Okay, if let's say got respond, always PM at the side. And please remember, don't ever sell in the group. The moment you sell, your trust will go down already. Always sell the tepi at the side. That's why it's very important for you to audition them to see whether this person is ready before you actually go in and offer them something. Because if you offer to your group, wow, got 1,000 plus people, oh come lah, let me try to sell a policy or something. Don't ever sell in public. In private can. Okay, in private means that you PM on the side that time, you ask them or they ask you. Even inside the group, if got someone ask, hey, I want to buy medical insurance, what's your recommendation? Always tell them PM at the side. Okay, keep the group as clean as possible because once you start selling, other people will start selling already. Then before you know it, your whole foundation crumble. Yeah. Okay, so that one is Thursday. Now let's go to Friday. So Friday is relax. weekend coming out already. So you just brief them. What are some of the upcoming projects that you have? Okay, maybe you are working on certain projects, a webinar with Brian Liu, for example. Okay, what's the project update? Hey, we just managed to speak to Brian, and then he agreed to give us some vouchers. We're very happy, so you can share with them. And then ask them, hey, you got any friends? Please remember to ask them to register. We got lucky draw, man. Ask them to register. So use your group members to help you fill the event for the next one. So your group will keep on grow again and again and again. Even if they are not ready, their friends may be ready. If let's say there are any new potential associates, someone who just joined your team, just say, hey, we just want to celebrate a new team member. Halim over here, very happy. He came to one of our webinars and we started talking and realized that we are a good fit. Okay? Or you can do even a sneak peek. A sneak peek means that, hey, what's the next upcoming project coming? Who's the next speaker that we are planning? So every Friday, it will be like this. Going to be publishing an article by next month, or I'm working with a few people to work on a Facebook summit. Means got 1,000 over people. Okay, information is not out yet, but just to let you know. So this one is just opening the loop for people only. Okay, and then after that, here's a sneak peek on our new worksheet. And then after that, you can also say, hey, I'm updating my studio. Let me show you what I just mounted and stuff like that. Okay, so all this is anticipation. Because once you fix a new camera, then you can tell them, hey, so the next webinar will be them on already, man. Everything will be very clear. So this is what you do every Friday. You seed the excitement. So they start chatting, and hopefully they will, talk to you, comment, hey, I want to be part of it. Wow, very excited. Okay, so that they will talk over the weekend. Now I'm going to give you 3 minutes to complete this entire worksheet before we move on to the next part. This one is just to ignite them only, just to trigger them. The next thing you need to do is you need to interact, because they will start replying. They will comment on your posts. Okay, you need to take time to basically interact with them. Things, make sure you got plan, because once you start the community, maybe you know time already. Okay, maybe you know time to do all this, you plan in advance, and then after that, you move on to the next part. Because you ignite them, you post things already, they will respond one. And then you need to interact with them. Okay, what are some of the tips I can give you when it comes to interact? Anytime when they comment something, you go and like them. This one is a must. Because liking the post is easy. Commenting takes time. Sometimes they take a few seconds or a few minutes to write the comment. What you need to do is that you need to like, and then after that, you go and reply. Okay, make sure they chat. Then after that, they reply to you, you reply to them again, so that the post become very viral. And then after that, all the group members also want to go and see, wow, what's this happening? What's this discussion going on? And then whenever you are replying that time, if let's say they talk about photography, and you remember one of the group members, Johnny, is a photographer. So what you do is that when you reply that time, you say, hey, Johnny, what's your opinion on this one, since we're talking about photography? So you pull people into the conversation whenever you can, and then show your personality a bit. Like put some emoji lah, do some GIF lah, or something also can. Now, this one, hopefully, if you have a team of agents, those that you trust, brief them, get them to become your group leaders. Get them to become your group leaders. Okay, the seniors maybe. Why? Tell them that this group is for us, the whole agency, to slowly to go and farm. That is the benefit of you joining my agency. When you join my agency, yes, you can go out and do sales, but you know that we have this fish tank of all the fish inside. Anyone that you can take out from here could be your client, but please be professional. So you need to set rules with them. Same thing, no selling inside. Okay, no selling inside. You can train your group, your leaders, so your leaders can go in and help you reply message and go in goring a bit and make things more exciting. Okay, so give them some responsibility. Tell them that, hey, you want to fish from this pond, you need to help us do a few things. Okay, for example, you need to go and interact with them. Every day you need to go and post something or stuff like that. Some of the posting you can ask them to do on your behalf as well. And this one, we talked about it yesterday. Give them the AAA. Attention, acceptance, and acknowledgement. Anytime people comment, just, wow, hey, thank you, good job. Wow, I think your point, very smart, man, very good, very good. So just make them feel good. Because when they go to Facebook, they see outside, I have them seeing all this negativity, see my friends successful, stuff like this. But when they come to this Facebook group, wow, feel like so good. People encourage me and stuff like this. When I say my idea, they got give me feedback. So they want that. Okay, they want that. So the hard part is the interaction. Now, we are at the final part already. What if, because of your Thursday's posting, some of them are interested? Or maybe because of their posting, or maybe they just randomly post something like, hey, wow, really need to find ways to get additional money, like, got any kang tao or not? So it means they're already interested already. How are you going to invite them? Okay, you do all the ignite, you do all the interaction, a few of them will be ready one. Or you look at them and you realize that, hey, this person not bad, the attitude, some more got the skill, some more. So here you need to lead the prospects. Okay, again, I set this rule. Please remember, don't ever sell in the group. Don't tell them, hey, like this, you can join insurance lah. Don't. The moment you do that, I tell you, your group pecah already. Okay, bring them aside. Bring that aside and don't even recruit them on the spot first. Chit-chat with them first. Make sure you're ready. Make sure they are ready. If they are ready, attitude is right, everything, then good. Then if not, go back. But you don't have to hide that you are an insurance agency leader. There's nothing hiding. Just be upfront about them. Just say that, well, this is just a side hustle. I started at a side hustle and then now it's a full business. Some of my agents are doing part-time and stuff like that. That's it. Make sure that everything feels safe. Okay, the keyword is safe. So what you do is that invite them to your sales converter or invite them to a chat first. Either go to BOP, some of them may be interested in policy review, invite them to a Zoom call and make it respectful and maintain professionalism. Don't forget, this is still a professional business. Okay, make it professional, don't gangster. And those people who say that, yes, I'm interested, yes, I want to know more, give them the AAA as well. Okay, give them the AAA as well. Okay, now we are at the last part already. Once you invite, you bring that out. So the fish already big, they're already ready already. How do you activate them? Okay, we are already at the last part already, which is offer. Okay, when it comes to offering, these two things you need. Okay, this one, I'm sorry, I cannot tell you which is the person who teach me. He is a agency leader in Singapore, AIA. Okay, but I cannot tell you who because he asked me to keep it PNC. But he taught me this method of how he used chat. Because I noticed that he can recruit people very fast. So I was thinking, well, asking, well, not bad, don't need to do roadshow, BOP also he can do. Yeah, he used chatting only. So he used WhatsApp. Yeah, he actually only used WhatsApp only. All the Facebook, all that funnel to his WhatsApp. Okay, but he told me this thing. You must establish gap. You must establish urgency. If they don't have these two things, you put them back. Put them back into the Facebook group, put them back into the Telegram group or whatever. If they don't have these two things, don't ever offer them. Why? They start that time, they hot. They say, yes, I can do it, can one. But a few months down the road, when things become difficult, it's not them that is becoming difficult. It will be difficult for you. The leader, you have to go and pull them again. Going up the mountain that time, you have to push. Hey, do lah. Make your call lah. Don't get on play PS5 lah. Come lah, do together lah. Okay, so that's the hard part. Okay, so that's why he say always establish the gap and the urgency so that the moment they lose track of it, the moment the agents demotivate, you know how to motivate them again. And to do that, so based on what he taught me, we created this worksheet, how to map the chat flow. Okay, I'll tell you later why it's done on a WhatsApp. Okay, but this whole thing happened on the WhatsApp only, no phone call. Phone call is later. Okay, this one is just the WhatsApp. So the first pillar, establish the gap. You must ask them first. what is the current state they are in, or what is the desired state they are in. So maybe they come to you and then they say that, hey, want to buy this new place, this new house, but the mortgage will set me back about 2K a month, so I need to have about 2K. So then you can ask them, okay, if you don't mind me asking, how much would be the target? Okay, because in Asia, they are a bit sensitive when you ask them about their current salary, ask them what is their target. So their target will say, yeah, I think I need to make about 8,000 a month. You know the gap is 2,000 ma. So you know straight away he's currently making 6,000 already. So what you do is that, oh, okay, so your target is 8, and you need to make another 2,000 every month consistently, right? Okay, so that's about 6 to 8. So that's the first gap already. Okay, if you can have 2 gaps, even better. But 1 gap, better than nothing, better than nothing. So try to identify at least one measurable metric. What is a measurable metric? A measurable metric is like money, for example, or time. So some of them will come to you and say that, hey, I want to spend more time with my kids. Now work from home. Sometimes my boss crazy at night. And now also ask me to work and stuff like this. So you ask them, okay, so currently right now, how much time you are spending with your kid on your weekday? Average. So they say, oh, now like sometimes half an hour before they sleep only but the rest of the time I keep on work only at night. After dinner I work, and then about 10 o'clock only spend maybe half an hour with them. Feel very guilty Okay, then you ask them. So you know their current is half an hour. Then you ask them, hey, so okay, so let's say got angel come down and can grant you a wish So every day on the weekday, you still need to work okay, you still need to work, but how many hours is good enough for you to spend time with your daughter? And you say, wow, if I don't need to work, either I don't need to OT or anything, 3 hours, man. If I can spend not only 3, 2 hours with them, I think it's good, it's important for them. So which means that now you found another gap. At first, he wants to jump from 6 to 8,000. That's the money gap. The second gap is time. You want to spend from 30 minutes a day to 2 hours a day spending time with the kids. Okay, now you got 2 gaps already. If you want to squeeze them even more, you ask them, actually, why is it important for you to have your, to buy a bigger house? So they say, yeah I'm now like 40 plus already, now still stay at apartment, and then every time my in-laws come, it's like very very paiseh also like the daughter married to me already, and then cannot give her something better and stuff like that. Okay, so that one is what we call the empowered action. Most of the time people say, I want to make extra money. That one is just a lazy answer only. It's a lazy answer. You must always ask them, you earn the extra money for what? Nobody want to earn extra money for fun. They want to earn extra money usually for something. It could be getting their car, sports car or something. It could be buying a bigger house. It could be maybe saving money so that once COVID is over, they want to travel. So that one is what we call the empowered action. 你赚的那个钱是来做梦。Impossible people earn money just to put in the bank. Okay? Because after a while, the motivation will drop. Surely they will take the money to do something. Okay, good or bad, that is up to them now. Okay? So ask them, what is the empowered action? When you earn this money, why is it? So you can even ask them, why is it? I know sounds like a stupid question, but why is it that it's very important for you to spend so much time with your kids? They say, yeah, last time my parents working, then relationship not good and stuff like that, and I don't want that to happen with my daughter. Remember that. That is your bullet moving forward. So it's not that he want extra time. He want extra time is because he want to spend time with the family. Want to spend time with the family. Some people say, oh, one extra time, why? Actually, for the last 20 years, I haven't touched console games already. Okay, last time I used to like to play game, but the moment I start working, really no time. But I wish every day, I'm not talking about 2-3 hours. If I can play 1 hour every day, I also feel like I'm going back to childhood time again and stuff like that. Okay, that is also an empowered action. Okay, that's also empowered action. So which means they are doing this is so that they can play games or they can spend more time with their kids. Okay, so that's what you need to do to establish the gap. Whatever answer they give you, you take it first. Okay, whatever answer they give you, you take it first, and then you move on to the next box. You move on to the next box, ask them, how urgent is it? Okay, like for example, they say want to earn extra 2,000 a month, right? Hey, bro, let's be honest lah. I think this one you've been thinking for a while already. On the scale of 1 to 10. 1 not urgent, 10 very urgent. How urgent is it? So this one my client told me from AIA, he won't accept any answer that is lesser than 7. If the person say less than 7, right, they put a number lah. They say lesser than 7. He say, you know what, I think I think you're not really ready yet, or stuff like this, or maybe it's not painful enough yet. You know what, when you are more motivated that time, or when you sense you are about 7 out of 10, then let's talk again. Until then, he didn't offer anything. He didn't even talk about want to join the team or anything yet. He will not talk about it until you are ready. So that is what he taught me, because he has burned so many agents before last time, recruit like crazy. But now he filtered them kao. He said now older already, limited time. Okay, so have to be a bit smarter. And or he also taught me this: if you don't want to ask the urgency question, you ask the second question. Okay, so Ali, okay, and I know you want to buy house. I know you want to spend time with your kids and stuff like this, and you look like a smart person lah. Okay, so what have you tried before? What have you tried before that didn't work? So they will say, oh, I tried MLM before, didn't work. I tried insurance for a while. I think cannot ngam with the leader, also cannot work. Tried to start my own business, lost my savings. Okay, this person is motivated because he got tried. At least he got tried to do something. But if let's say the person say, yeah, I need to make extra 2,000, need to spend extra time, then you ask them, what have you tried? Oh, read book law, talk to people law. Not interested. They know they got a problem, but they don't want to fix. You know, you have some friends who want to quit smoking, but still quit. But still haven't quit. They say what they want to lose weight, but lazy to go to gym. Lazy lah, first few days only go. Eat, never mind lah, tomorrow only we start lah. You know already, the pattern is there. This person cannot, it's not urgency enough. They know they want to lose weight, but they are not serious. So according to my client, don't get them also. Because the moment things become difficult, surely one will become difficult, you need to carry their weight. That one is very hard. Very hard to carry them. Then if you got 2 or 3 agents like this, wow, at night you cannot sleep, you tell me. Yeah, so this is how he do it over here. Now, once you establish these 2 already, okay, you establish these 2, then only you go to the last 2 boxes. So what you do at the last 2 boxes? First, you confirm understanding. How you confirm understanding is this. So Ali, so you mentioned that you want to earn extra 2,000 a month so that you can get a home, and you feel that it's important because you want to make your in-laws feel proud lah, huh? Yeah, then get them to say yes, correct, okay. And you also want to spend more time with your daughter. Look, I think you are really a great dad, that you really want to do something to improve the family relationship, and you want to increase it for, like, instead of half an hour a day, you want to make it about 2 hours a day minimum. Is that correct? Yes. And then ask them again, and you have tried all this and this, and then it didn't work as well. Okay, so what you're trying to do over here is you trying to rephrase in their own words. I didn't say one, Ali, is you say one. You say you want to get the extra 2,000, not I say one. And why you want the 2,000 is because you want to make your in-laws proud. Okay, that one is important. And then you recap the pain points again, tekan them again, and reinstate the urgency. You say that, hey, you already tried this before and it didn't work. Suggest the solution. Then, if let's say they say yes, yes, yes to all, then only you make the offer. You jump to the last box. Keep it simple. They say, you know what, let's make it simple. Let's arrange a call. I think chat like this very difficult. Just chat and Bob. Why not we just jump on the phone call to be easier? But you know this person is already ready. Okay, how many of you have a funnel like this on WhatsApp? How many of you have used this method before? You use chat until they are ready, then only you go on a phone call. So no answer means no, right? Okay, try this method. Now I tell you the secret. Why it's done on WhatsApp. The first 3 boxes, my friend didn't even appear. It's his PA who is doing all this. It's his PA who's replying on his behalf. He craft all the script ready. Just ask this question, give on the answer, fill in the blank, ask another question. That's why he can basically filter so many people at the same time. Every day he will meet easily 3 to 5 recruits, but all these 3 to 5 potential ones already go through the filter process one. Those that are not, put it back. Which means that he don't want to waste time with those people who are not serious and stuff like this. Okay, that's also the reason why I cannot tell you who the person is. Because all the recruits don't know that it's the PA that is doing the texting. Because they thought it's him. But the PA quite pandai lah, know how to talk like him and stuff like this. But they don't talk, it's just chatting only. The moment want to arrange a call, then he will pass over to my friend. Okay, so that's why I cannot tell you his identity, because if not, shimpo lah. But this was the method that he used. And one time, the PA was hospitalized. Okay, hospitalized, couldn't do this. He take the script. He go and find another virtual PA in Philippines. Just give them the script only. Still works. So this is guiding you to build a system. Guiding you to build a system, get the people ready, then only either go to your BOP or go to your Zoom call or something. So the first 3 boxes, you don't have to do. First few times you have to do. You have to write the script and stuff like this, pass it to someone. Because you may not have the time, and after a while you get disappointed. You talk a bit, this person attitude so shitty one. Okay, then never mind, put it back. So get the PA to do the heavy lifting job, because the back and forth chatting can be very tiring. So this is the secret formula of how they do recruitment using WhatsApp. But this is not the only agency. I know some agencies in Hong Kong, they use the same method as well. Just using WhatsApp, using like WeChat and stuff like this, because their PA can just reply for them. But the script is already written in advance. The PA's job is just to copy and paste. Whatever answer they give, fill in the blank and then paste only. That's it. So this is how you do a chat flow. At the start, you want to do yourself, nothing wrong. Okay, you got extra time, you can just do it. Get you to give you opportunity to know what are the normal responses. But the rule is simple. Must have gap. If no gap, if they say, never mind lah, I've got make money lor, don't make also never mind, forget it. The other one is time. Okay, for insurance business, it's usually these 2 things lah. But sometimes they got say other stuff. Hey, I want to make extra money so I can go and save the turtles at Terengganu there, because every time I see the turtle, it makes me sad. So there is something that is pulling them over there. Use that. Use that as a motivation factor, because the first 3 to 6 months, you also know you got to do this business before. The most time you want to give up is usually the first 6 months or maybe up to 1 year. But after that, once steady, pompipi already, then you can on already. So you need all these bullets in case they get demotivated. Okay, once you do establish the gap and make sure they have the urgency. If they are not urgent, never mind lah, play game first lah, next week only do lah. Doesn't work. Okay, then you also will get tired. After a while, say, so sian Maverick, I just lost this agent again. At first thought he's okay, and then after that cannot. Same story, right? You heard this story before, ma. Okay, let's just do a quick recap before we end the session. I'll do a mega recap with you in a bit. Okay, so today what did we talk about? How to build your community. The 4 I's you need to do. Introduce them to the group. Ignite post stuff to get light the fire, and then after that interact with them. And once they're ready, you invite, and then plan your daily posts. You can plan in advance one, just like how I showed you just now. You plan your posts in advance, and you don't have to create your own content. I already showed you the method how you can take other people's posting, but you just write a short story on top to basically post it, and then create the caption using the help method, and trigger your community every Thursday. Ask them who is interested, and then map your chat flow. This one, don't jump on the call first. If you jump on the call, will be too desperate. Make them desperate. When they chat, so my friend tell me, if they chat with you, they want to jump on the call, I say, hey bro, sorry, don't go and tell people I'm in a meeting right now, but we chat first, can? And then after that, we talk. So he will make sure that the person really want to meet him. Then only they go on a Zoom call. So the positioning is different already. So this is how you make it. Yes, it's a slow process, but the payoff is good. Once he get the agent, his attrition rate is nowhere lower than 90%. 10 agents that join, 9 of them will stay on. Only 1 will drop off. That's like a fantastic rate for him in Singapore, he says. Because last time, his failure rate is damn high. Okay, so what did we talk about in the last 4 days? I promise you at the start, these 5 problems, I will give you tactics to fix it. And I already give you the tactics to fix it. It's whether you want to do or not. And then please remember, don't go and focus so much on the latest method. People go Clubhouse, people go TikTok, people go where you also go. Focus on the latest mindset. Who's the fish you are targeting, and just observe and follow the fish. Okay? Always remember this plan, from stranger, people who don't know you, they don't trust you, into potential, into mentee, into superstars. Okay, this is a step. You have gone through these steps before. Your agents also got to go through this step before. And remember the demand generation pyramid. If you always rely on BOP only, if you always ask a level 1 question, want to buy insurance or not? 要不要 join 保险? You will only get 3%. 3 out of 100. You are burning 97% all the time. Yes, 20 years ago you can burn. With 40,000 active agents on the field, very hard. Everywhere you see also burn. You need to play at L2, L3, and L4 already. And then we talk about the old way and the new way of recruitment. 那些旧的方法，如果你没有换的话，是不能的。I think yesterday someone stayed back and asked me, need to convert the agency because meeting room not used, convert, do what? Convert to a studio. Now 80% of content online is video. 你给人家读文章，他都不要读啊，they rather watch the video. So if you still don't do video, you wait lor. Wait for the next thing. I don't know what is it. Maybe the next one will be radio lah. Then maybe you win lor. Okay. Always remember, if you can find the pattern, you can find the profit. If you see during your webinars, during what time of the year, more people talk about want to do goal setting, want to plan for the future. Then you know already the pattern. Every time April, May, they will plan about something. We talk about the 5-stage marketing funnel. What is your sales or talent converter? Every marketing thing that you do, don't care you do billboard, you do PR campaign, you do YouTube ads, must push people to the converter. If push people to the converter, the closing rate is not good. Push people to the lead magnet first. Get their contact number, which means you need to nurture the trust. We talk about the fisherman framework. Who's your fish? Who's your pond? What's your bait to attract them? And if you target everyone, 如果你全部人都要的话, you target no one. You cannot manage so many at the same time. So pick one fish that you want to recruit first. Pick one product that you want to push, or one specific market that you want to sell to. You want to serve the mothers, just sell to the moms. So like for us at Authority Institute, we say business owners with teams. But we also attract those people who are entrepreneurs without team one. But we know they are not our target customers. We only work with those people who has a team. Okay, but if you want to come to our free webinar, you want to join our Facebook group, we cannot stop you, Maybe eventually one day you will build a team. But we currently only work with people who already have a team. Then this is the target audience. I help you build your landing page already, your first one. And this is the target audience that we are going for. And always remember, you don't have to be the expert. Your job is the host. You are supposed to bring the expert from outside. 找外面的专家。TCM doctor also can. A chiropractor also can. Dentist also can. Use them to pull people to your event. You don't have to be the hero. You are just the organizer. Why? The organizer have the database. A goal without a plan is just a wish. That's why these 4 days, we use this plan. Trigger, capture, nurture, and offer. And the webinar, we have a game plan as well, which is this 5 up. Set up, sign up, show up, stay up, and then serve up. Continue the conversation. The webinar is just for you to spike the interest only. The conversion don't happen there. The conversion happen later. I gave you a script on how to invite your guest speaker. You already know how to build your landing page. I built a plain one for you. And then after that, I also show you how to collect information, the forms that you need to create and stuff like this. I even show you where you can get people to join your webinar. Get your team involved. Consolidate the pond. Okay, ask them to invite all their friends, all their WhatsApp group and all that, ask them to invite. I gave you the calendar. First 1, 2, 3 times, plan 2 weeks in advance. Okay, actually need to be 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks in advance. Plan 2 weeks in advance so that you know whether come or not. Your strongest supporter will come or not. And then after that, how do you create your webinar promotions, your text? I gave it to you. I gave you image flyer already. Videos, you use Catwing. And then what are the tools you want to use? Do you want to use Zoom? Do you want to use Facebook? And we also talk about the concept of the Google Zmod 4.11.7. If you got time tomorrow over the weekend, go and audit your existing prospecting process. Do you have this 4.11.7 in place? Anyone who register, start chatting with them already. Okay, start building the relationship. Build the 7 hours even before they come to the webinar. Ask them questions. Set up reminders so that they remember to show up. And don't be a hero. Prep your speaker. Make sure all the questions that you want to ask, you let them screen through first. Find ways to excite your audience, because if the speaker is boring, it's relying on you to bring up the energy already. After the event, thank them for coming. If they didn't come, ask them whether they want the recording or not. Ask them whether they are okay. Were they sick? Did anything happen? And then today we talk about the community game plan. Once we do the webinar, we need to put that into the container, right? So this one is the container. And every day, Monday to Friday, you already know what to post already to make your job easier. Every Wednesday, use the help framework. Take one video from somewhere, use the help framework, and then post it inside. And then once they are ready, activate them. Activate them, build this chat funnel. Build the system so that your PA can help you filter the people before you show face. Before you show face. Now with technology you can. Last time cannot. Last time you need phone, but now you can do over chat. And chat you can do anytime. Ask your PA, don't sleep at night. Also can chat with people. So hopefully at the end of these 4 days today, I hope you confirm your guest speaker. 你第一个要带来的专家是谁? Okay, who's your first speaker? Launch your webinar. Even though you get 20, 30 people, just do it. I guarantee the number will increase over time. And then create your materials to promote. Okay, prepare your script. Everything prepare in advance, because on that day you'll be damn busy one. After people attend the event, invite them to your community. Okay, don't let them simply scatter all over the place. Always build a pond so it's easier for you to fish. Then repeat this process every 60 days. If you can do every 30 days, even better. You see your pond keep on double in size. When they invite their friend, before the next 6 to 9 months, you may have about 500 to 800 people in your community already. That one is like damn epic. And at the same time, don't forget, please have fun. The world is changing. Don't have to be afraid. You have gone through the changes before. You have all gone through the changes before. When you are born, some of you are parents. If not, you have seen babies before. So when the baby first, I never seen before lah, the moment a baby is born, come out from the mom's womb, immediately stand up, tell the doctor hi, and then after that walk out from the surgery room. I never seen a baby like that before. If got, I think the doctor will commit suicide first. Okay, then go and claim medical. Okay, no way a baby is like this. You got a child before. This is the second thing I've never seen before. I've never seen a parent, when the child start to walk that time, fall down, boom, cry. And then after that, try again, boom, cry, try again. The third time when the baby fall down, I never seen the father or the mother go to the baby and say, hey, Jai, I think we buy wheelchair for you. I think you cannot walk already. No, you continue to encourage. And you were once that baby before. You were once that baby before, you fall down. Maybe you forget already. You ask your parents, they will tell you. Fall down, look very stupid, boom, cry, and after that, try again. Until today, you can walk. Because you were motivated last time. You want to run away from your mother, that's why you walk. When you start your business, ask you to cold call that time, you were also very scared. So ask you to do social media posting, you're also scared. Ask you to do webinar, you're also scared. But just like walking, just like cold calling, if you do this, I guarantee you'll become better. If you think walking is easy, go to the hospital. Go to the rehab center. Go to and see those people who have been in a coma for more than 3 to 6 months. They have to learn how to walk again. For you, walking is easy. But until you see how the person struggled to learn how to walk, then only you know you have mastered one of the most difficult things in the world. If you can walk, if you can talk, you can do cold call, you can drive car, I think you can also do webinars to increase your recruitment as well. Okay, so the technique is already there. Go through your slides. End of the day, you won't get any result until you implement. So please put your first webinar together, and I wish you success. Okay, let's just turn on your webcam so I can take your attendance for the last time. And then after that, there's still one more thing you need to do. Okay, there's still one more thing you need to do. If you don't do that, confirm you won't get CPD one. Okay, this one, please switch on your webcam first. Last day already. Quick, faster. I know you all got Friday plans. Okay, give you 10 seconds to switch on your webcam for the last attendance taking for the day, for the week. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, thumbs up lah, thumbs up, smile a bit. Okay, one more, wait, one more. Yes, thank you. Okay. During these 4 days, any question you ask me, I will answer one. But this next one, I cannot help you. Please go and do your OCE, your online course. This one I cannot help you because I've never go into G partner before. Okay, please do this right now. Anyone who is lost, share your screen so that one of your colleagues can help you how to fill this up. I don't know if you can do this later, but I would rather you do this now. Okay, without this, confirm you won't get your CPD hours. Okay, give you about 5 minutes to do this while I go to the washroom. If you need help, just turn on your mic. One of your colleagues will be able to help you.